The list of your curriculum list, the one important experiment is to perform load test of DC shunt motor. So we have this one is the DC shunt motor, and this DC shunt motor we have to apply some mechanical loading, and by applying mechanical loading we have to find its performance. Means as a input we are giving the electrical power, and as a output we are receiving the mechanical power. So by applying this load test we have to judge its efficiency. Next steps, first of all we do the connections diagram of DC shunt motor. The DC shunt motor, we already know this is the armature and the field winding is connected in parallel. So this ammeter is connected in series for measuring the armature current, and this connect in series for measuring the field current. And now for starting the DC shunt motor we use 3-point starter. So here we are using 3-point starter, line, field and armature. And this is the 3-point starter, line, field and armature. So first of all we do the connections as per this diagram. As per this diagram, the L terminals of 3-point starter is connected to the plus terminals of battery, and this F terminals, F means field winding. This field winding is connected in series with the ammeter, and the ammeter is connect across the field winding. This F terminal is connected in series with the ammeter A2 in series in the field winding, and this F and AA terminals are connected at a common point, and this F terminals is connected to the negative terminals of battery supply. So we connect the negative terminals of battery supply. Next, connections for the armature. The A is connected in series ammeter, and the ammeter is connect across the positive terminals of armature. And now for measuring the voltage, a voltmeter V1 is connected across the armature for measuring the back EMF. So this V1 is connected across the armature. So our connections complete. So we start the DC motor, we use 3-point starter, and this is the 3-point starter. Initially is kept at maximum position resistant and gradually change the steps one by one. So we switch on MCB, and MCB start, and there is no movings. So with the help of a starter, increase the steps one by one and see the RPM, speed of the motor is increasing. Yes. So this is speed is increasing as our motor moves, and this one is the field current 0.73. This is the back EMF of armature 218 volt, and this is the armature current. Basically this is the no load conditions, means no mechanical loading is applied on the motor, and this no load current is very small. It is 0.8 ampere. And now this speed is 1300 approximate RPM, and this is the mechanical loading. In that previously, initially there is no mechanical loading, means our belt are loose. No load positions, the speed is 1312, and the current is armature current is 0.87 ampere and the field current 0.7. And now for taking the observations, gradually increase the load. This is W1 and this is the W2. Initially it is the error. Is the 2. There is the 2. And increase the load one by one. Tight the belt. Yes. As we increase the load, see that the increase in the armature current. Armature current is increasing 1.5 and speed is down 1252. And this is W1 and W2. And this W1 is it is moving 1. We can assume this is the 1. And this one is the 2. 0.5. This is the 0.5. And this is the 1. This is the 0.5. So W1 minus W2 is equal to 0.5. Now change the load. Increase the load. And for cooling purpose, make some water, and it's this load. This is the 2.5, and this is the 2. This is the 2, and the current is 4.5, and the speed is 100.
ये है रीडिंग सही.
Yeah. The actual reading, and now increase the again load. This is the 5.5, and it is the 2. The W1 5.5, it is the 2, and armature current is increasing and speed is slow down. And for torque reading, increase the load. The speed is decreasing 996 and the armature current is increasing. And W1 is the 6.5 and it is the 2.5. So we conclude, as we are increasing the load, the armature current is increasing and the speed is decreasing. Speed is decreasing and armature current is increasing. And the last reading, fifth reading, we again increase the load 7.5 and this is the 2.8 W and some water apply here for cooling. And the speed is down. And decrease the load. Decrease the load. And decrease the load. The speed is increasing and current is also decreasing. Again, it comes at the no load condition. It comes at no load conditions. And no load conditions, the previously reading, first reading is again come 0.8 no load current and that's the rated speed. And stop the motor with the help of So with the help of these 5 readings of W1 minus W2, you may calculate the torque in calculations part, and you may also determine the mechanical power provided by this motor, and this V into I is the electrical power. So you may also find out its efficiency, its torque speed characteristics, the different characteristics we can judge by applying this mechanical loading of this DC shunt motor. Thank you.